Good morning, dear students. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Yes, the geography chapter, year is going for us. This is the fourth chapter in your geography. Year. That is, last session we discussed about the composition of atmosphere. Yes, no? Today you are going to see about the layers of atmosphere. What are the composition of atmosphere we see? Is a mixture of gases, dust particles and water vapor. Okay. Now today you see the structure of the atmosphere. There are five layers, that is structure spheres for the atmosphere, that is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Okay children. The first one is troposphere, that is very near to the earth, closest to the earth. Then stratosphere, then mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere is there. And after it, space. After that, we are used to say space. Okay. So first, troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and thermosphere. Okay. Exosphere, and also exosphere is otherwise called as ionosphere. Okay. Yes. What is called troposphere? Most important layer of the atmosphere, and it is the lowest portion of the Earth's atmosphere. It extended to 13 kilometers from the Earth's surface. Okay. Yes, it's given in your book. Kindly take page number 22. Troposphere. See there, this layer is the most important layer of the atmosphere. Its average height is 13 kilometers. The air we breathe exists here. That oxygen we are saying now, that exists here in the 13 kilometers. And almost all the weather phenomena like rainfall, fog and hailstorm occur in this layer. Okay children, do you understand? Rainfall, hail, snowfall, everything we receiving within 13 kilometers height. That is from troposphere. Okay. Yes. The next, stratosphere. Okay. Stratosphere. See, this is the second layer. It extends up to 50 kilometers. 13 kilometer troposphere, then it extends to 50 kilometer. What are all the things here? The stratosphere, ozone layer, then it absorbs the ozone layer and it gives the proper sunlight to the troposphere. Okay, see the picture all of you. Yes, listen. Stratosphere, that given picture lies it extends up to a height of 50 kilometers. This layer is almost free from clouds. Okay. This layer is free from clouds. There is no clouds because we saw the troposphere only we receives rainfall, everything. So till 13 kilometers, 18 kilometers itself, after 18 kilometers there is no clouds. So the stratosphere is free from clouds and associated with weather phenomena, and there is no weather also. It's making conditions most ideal for flying aeroplanes. One important feature of stratosphere is that it contains a layer of ozone gas. We have just learned how it protects us from the harmful effect of the sun rays. Okay. The stratosphere is another feature. The aeroplane can fly in this without weather and without fog or clouds. Okay, so there is no disturbance for it. That's here saying, making conditions most ideal for flying aeroplanes. Yes children, I hope you understood about the troposphere and stratosphere. Now, mesosphere. Okay, this is the third layer of the atmosphere. that is meteorites burn up in this layer. Okay, yes, this is the third layer of the atmosphere. It lies above the stratosphere. It extends up to the height of 80 kilometer. Meteorites burn up in this layer and entering from the space. Yes, meteorites from the space. Okay, meteors from the space, when it enters to the atmospheric layer, that is turned into meteorites. Okay, that is happens in the mesosphere. Okay, children, this extends up to 80 kilometer. Okay, then thermosphere. Okay, thermo itself we got the meaning, it is so heat. Okay, its temperature rises very rapidly in this sphere, that layer of the atmosphere. The temperature is very high, extends between 80 to 400 kilometer. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. Okay, yes, then next exosphere. Before it, you see about the thermosphere. In thermosphere, temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. It extends between 80 to 400 kilometer. The another name of thermosphere, that is ionosphere, is also part of this layer. Children, do you know what is ionosphere's use? For example, the radio waves and the television waves, these waves entered to the ionosphere, and then ionosphere only transmitted that waves and sent it to the earth back. Okay, this layer helps in radio transmission. In fact, radio waves transmitted from the earth are reflected back to the earth by this layer. Okay, children, how the radios are working, do you know? From the transmitter, the messages or whatever is sent to the space. The ionosphere transmitted it. Okay, it send it to the earth, send back to the earth. Then exosphere. The uppermost layer has very thin. The exosphere is the uppermost layer. It has very thin air. Light gases such as helium and hydrogen float into the space from here. Yes, children, listen. Exosphere, the uppermost layer of the atmosphere, is known as exosphere. This layer has very thin air, light gases. Helium and hydrogen float in this layer. For 10 days, note down weather report from a local newspaper and changes occurring. Observe the changes occurring in the weather. Okay. Yes, the next one is video I am giving here. Please wait. Please you wait for. Yes, layers of atmosphere. Yes, we know that layers of atmosphere. The atmosphere always protects us from the harmful gases. Atmosphere is the mixture of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Okay, children? Yes. Here the troposphere. Yes, it is only about 10 kilometers. Mount Everest is present only in the troposphere. That's 6 to 20 kilometers, but approximately they given 13 kilometers. Okay. Yes. Stratosphere. The next one is the stratosphere. Yes. Yes, we know the stratosphere protect us from the ultraviolet rays because that ozone layer is present there. Then mesosphere. Then meteors touches that mesosphere and atmosphere, it is turned into meteoroids. The burnout things is called meteoroids. We are used to say that is shooting star. The fourth layer is known as, yes, listen, it's called exosphere. Yes, it's beyond 100 kilometers. Okay, and all the planets are present beyond the kilometers. Okay. They combine the thickness of these atmospheric layers is invisible. The volume of the atmosphere is at most only 5% of the earth. Yes, atmospheric layer is the preserve the lives on the earth. Yes, is approximately 80% of oxygen is present in the troposphere. Troposphere is the first layer, very closest layer to the earth. Okay. Yes. It contains, that troposphere contains the air we breathe. Okay children? Yes, you see the video. Yes, we are experience the extreme weather conditions. Okay. Yes children, most probably. Yes children, that is essential for our life, all the layers. Please you wait. Yes. Kindly give the answer for my question. Name the layer that protects us from the harmful radiations of the sun. Troposphere, mesosphere, thermosphere or ozone layer. Which is the correct answer? Ozone layer is the correct answer. How? Ozone layer is the atmospheric layer which protects the earth from the harmful ultraviolet radiations. This layer contains relatively higher concentrations of ozone. It is mainly found in the lower portion of the stratosphere. The ozone layer was discovered in 1913 by the French physicists Charles Fabry and Henry Buchan. Okay children? Yes. The next one is weather and climate. Please you wait in this slide. We will continue in the next 15 minutes. Okay children? Please you wait.